So, it has came to this. Seems our battle with the burning hells have only just begun. There are times I wish Nael would stick with us so we can handle Mephisto together. Then perhaps we would.
Whew. I never thought I would use my own wings that much. I mean, not much battles are taken to the skies, right? Maybe so, but we'll never know the battles will be taken on the ground or in the skies. That's why you need to be prepared on battles in both worlds, okay?
Hold on a sec. You all aren't Nephilim, so how are you able to grow wings all of a sudden?
Hey, wait a minute. I know you. You're that old geezer that got stuck in a blizzard at that cabin.
The last time we met, Diego, you were the one that got yourself frozen solid when I warned you that blizzard was still around. It was, after all, the coldest night in the Fractured Peaks. You gone out yourself because you heard enough about the burning hells.
I'm sorry, Diego, but I do gotta admit that was a bit funny back there. Shut it, Drake.
Anyway, what brought you all here? Never saw some of you with wings like those before.
Oh, we would still need to test our combat skills in flying. So be prepared on both land and air, even in sea. It would seem our aerial combat skills may need some work. But who might you be? We never saw you, an old man, and wander around in the forest alone. Oh yeah, his name is Lorath. We met him earlier in the cabin. He's actually an acquaintance of Chris.
More particularly, a friend. I'm just an old bag of bones, just gazing at the stars, that's all.
Oh, dagnabbit, my payback failed again. Hey, Inel, are you okay? Oh, I am. I'm just trying to get a payback plank on Chloe, but it failed yet again. Sheesh, how does she know how to pull off a reverse card that clearly?
What do you mean by this reverse card?
Wait, who the heck are you? Inel, this is Lorath. He's a friend of Chris. So, Lorath, is it? So just how much do you know about Chris then? Huh? Skywalker? Wait, what are you doing here? Well, I need to check to make sure Dino was okay ever since those clones were chasing after him. Oh, I'm fine, Skywalker. I mean, they kind of mistake me for some messed up clone or something.
You seem on your Chris at some point. I take it most of you have met Chris, correct?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's just some of us were confused about at first. But he is actually honest about himself. But I, as a Dino saying, can tell he's a kind person. Yeah, he even at times try to make sure that we don't give in to despair and whatnot. And I do admit he is an interesting guy. By the way, Lorath, what was it you were doing? So you're gazing at the skies for? What are you guys talking about?
I was thinking about the conflict with the burning hells.
What? The burning hells? That means Charlie. Don't tell me you were helping Anna with the extermination. And I won't let you hurt Charlie. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, old man. Whoa, he didn't mean that hell. He was talking about the other hell. The burning hells of the sanctuary place. Oh.
Yes, it is true. We are indeed facing the evils of the burning hells. 50 years ago, we stopped Diablo, the primeval, and Mafio, who became the Archangel of Death. Although what happened to Diablo is a mystery that still haunts me.
This is how the world I knew ended.
By 3 they come. By 3 thy way opens.
And a new one began. It started with Lilith and Inaris, the creators of Sanctuary. They each had their own twisted plans for humanity. Lilith most of all.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Our only hope was a wanderer who'd been fed the demon's blood. This bond with Lilith was the key to unraveling her plans. Others joined the cause. I, Lorath, was one of them. So was my old friend Donan, and Neral. I wish things had turned out differently for her. We learned that Lilith wanted more than to empower humanity.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future.
She aimed to devour her father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. He was being reborn in hell.
He's still weak, vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
If Lilith succeeded, we'd all be damned. We had no choice but to follow her into hell. The Angel Inarius and his Cathedral of Light were on the demon's trail too. An army of sheep led by a mad lion. The fool saw it as his destiny to kill Lilith.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Through it all, there was another force tugging on the threads of fate. Mephisto himself. He had sent a herald to help the Wanderer hunt Lilith. Not for our benefit, but to save his own hide. Perhaps he was expecting us to join him.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Neral imprisoned Mephisto instead. Doing so also robbed Lilith of the power she so craved. I can't say what went through the demon's mind. Anger, yes, but was there more? Regret? Sadness? With her last breath, she warned us of a dire future.
Without me, you would have no victory.
Neral went off to extinguish Mephisto for good. Her heart was in the right place, but it was a terrible burden to bear alone. Lilith had been cast down, but our battle with hell had just begun.